How do you use trusts with blended or nuclear families, right? I imagine these things were developed long before blended families. So, how has the law either been nimble or acknowledged or flexible as it relates to the whole new world, blended families, same sex families? I would imagine that when the founders came up with this stuff, those were not part of their conversations.
As the times change, so do the laws. And as we know, the laws are oftentimes very far behind the changes that we see in the environment. Just hit on your first one of blended families. We're seeing this more and more now. A blended family essentially were married before and have children from those previous marriages, and now they're getting married. And so you have these separate families that are now coming together as a union, and there may be children from that new marriage. So, one of the complications that can arise, and certainly one of the stressors that we see with clients, is in the back of their mind, knowing that if everything is in a revocable trust, which means it can be revoked, changed, thrown away at any time, that after the passing of one of the parents, that the surviving parent might be the fantastical evil stepmother or evil stepfather that might at that point say, I'm going to disinherit their kids and just give everything to my biological children. I haven't seen it, fortunately, but it's a real concern. One of the ways around this that we've seen, which is pretty straightforward, creating and using an irrevocable trust that the parent with that concern would fund with an amount of money that would be left for the children from their previous marriage. And then anything in their estate can be left to the new wife and perhaps the new children. One of the ways that we see this not being implemented right away is because individuals don't want to transfer funds dollar for dollar into a trust. So, one of the things that we've been able to see as a way to move those clients that are wary of losing control of those funds is using something like life insurance, which costs dollar for dollar less than it would, and it provides liquidity when it's needed.